Let's talk a little bit about Venus. Venus is called a personal planet because it describes part of the personality. If a chart has Venus in the first house of personality and the planet itself is also a personal planet, then you can conclude that Venus will be strongly experienced in the personality of this person. But we must first look to see if Venus is in a day chart or a night chart, because we will get different qualities of Venus in the different sects. When Venus is in good condition, which would mean Venus is in a night chart, she brings beauty of appearance, distinction and purity, popular esteem and praise from superiors, an affectionate nature, erotic love, wealth, and success. But when Venus is in poor condition, so if she is the benefic out of the sect or the benefic in a day chart, you might get a Venus that lessens the benefits of Venus and can bring more qualities such as jealousy and hate at the end of one's successes. Let's talk a little bit about the history of Venus. When the ancients first noticed Venus in the sky and began to record the environment, when Venus was overhead, they noticed that the planet was always associated with a warm and moist environment. And this environment is very conducive to a positive life force. The plants bloom and grow and things come alive. It's a positive time, and as such, Venus was assigned as a beneficial planet. They then assigned these topics to Venus: desire, beauty, cleanliness, purity, and religious worship. Venus also signifies the female persons in a chart: the mother, sister, daughter, and Venus rules over marriage. She makes a friendly and cheerful character. The words I just used to describe Venus I got from Demetra George, a fabulous astrologer. I recommend you study under her and read all that you can from Demetra George. The condition of Venus in a natal chart will translate to the topics of where she's placed. If Venus is in good condition, and depending on what house she is in, then the topics of that house will experience the good qualities of Venus. Just makes sense, right? So if Venus is in good condition, and let's say she's in the third house of siblings, the third house of your immediate environment, or the third house of spirituality, then we might assume that there's a good loving relationship with siblings and or the neighbors, or there could be a love for spiritual practices. Venus just brings growth, love, and good vibes to the topics of the house where she's placed. Just as if she's placed in the first house, she will bring those good topics to the actual person and their personality. Now, if Venus is in poor condition, and one of the ways she could be in poor condition would be as if she's in a day chart, then it could indicate a poor outcome with regards to, let's say, if she's in the third house again, a poor outcome with regards to maybe female cousins or cousins in general, sisters or siblings in general, and a poor outcome possibly with the neighbors in your neighborhood, people that you live around. And there could also be a love for early education or spiritual practices, because Venus brings love and the love of these topics. But if it's in poor condition, the outcome and the result is often disappointment. So that's just a little bit about Venus. Um, Tell me what you think. Until next time, bye.